Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Vikas Nera, and in today's video, we will talk about the Stalwart email server and how to configure it. Okay, this is an open source mail server. First, let me show you its website. It has a modern UI, and here you can see all types of antivirus features. And various other features as well. You'll see them here. When you go to the documentation, you'll find it can be installed on Linux, Windows, macOS, and locally, so almost everywhere. So, you can also install it on your Windows system. Okay. If you scroll down here and go to the documentation, or click here, let's say I choose Linux. You'll find all the documentation here. When I click on Windows, there's also documentation here on how to install it on Windows. So, in this video, we'll set it up on Linux, and I'll use Ubuntu. The first thing we need to do is buy a VPS. You can buy a VPS from a provider where the necessary ports are open. I provided 2 links here, or you can get it from this site. You'll find additional links in the video description. If you need a domain, you can get one from Namecheap. You can get it from anywhere, and you'll need an SSH client. I already have one installed, a software called Bitwise. Okay. After that, we'll install it step by step. So, the first step is to buy a VPS. To buy a VPS, you'll find a link in the description. You need to click on it. When you click it, a page like this will open in front of you. Then what do you need to do? Click on VPS and go to Cloud VPS. Here, you'll find many different services. You can also host DXP here, because it also provides GPU servers here. Okay, what do you need to do after coming here? You can choose according to your requirements. You'll get a VPS with more RAM here at the cheapest price. Okay, I'm choosing this for the demo right now. So, I'm selecting this starting plan with 4 GB. After selecting this, various options will appear here. If you want to buy it monthly, you can choose this option. If you're buying it for 6 months at once, this will be the price. Okay, then you need to select the region. You'll get the data center you choose. For example, if you buy this by default, you'll get a Europe IP. If you select the India option, you'll get an India IP. The Europe VPS is free, so I'll leave it as the default. Then you can select the storage. A 200 GB SSD is enough for me, then I select Ubuntu here. I'll use this OS. You can reinstall it later if needed. If you want a control panel with it, you can select that by default from here as well. Okay. After that, I scroll down. Here, if you want an additional IP, you can add it. If you want auto backup, you can select it here. So, auto backup will be added to it. Okay. Now, I'll enter a root password here. You can generate it here or enter it later as well. After that, you need to click next here. Okay, it's asking about auto backup. So, I'm selecting I protect my data. So, these details are now displayed in front of you. Okay. You'll need to review this information here. It's showing everything here, including taxes and other details. Okay. Then comes the order and payment step. It also asks me to create an account here. But I already have an account here. I've added PayPal to it. So, my payment has been processed here. Here, it shows something like payment processed, and then a screen like this will appear in front of you. Okay, it has been received. After some time, you'll also get an email here. Okay. This is the receipt from PayPal showing that I've paid this many euros. And this is the order confirmation. So, after some time, it will also send the VPS details here. I've received the email here. Look, I'll show you that the payment receipt came 11 minutes ago, and the login details I received just 3 minutes ago. So, I got the login details here quickly. Okay, here are all the details for it. This is the IP, and this is the root password we set while purchasing, or you can set it up later in the panel. Okay? Here, you need to go to VPS in the VPS control section, and this is your VPS. Then, you can reset your root password by clicking on Manage. Okay? These are the details of your VPS. So, we'll use this during the installation. After buying the VPS, you'll get all these details. This is my IP, and the OS I'm using is Ubuntu 24 with this domain. We'll use this in the video. The DNS for my domain is managed in Cloudflare. Okay, and my root password is this. In this video, I'll use this password. So, let's start our steps from here. The first thing we need to do is come here and copy-paste your IP here. In the username field, enter root, and the port is the SSH port. Then what do you need to do? You need to copy your password. Then click Login, accept the connection, enter the password, and click OK. OK? After that, you need to open the terminal. What do you need to do after opening the terminal? You need to run this system update command here. So, what do I do here? I've entered the system update command here. OK. And it will update our system. After that, you need to create a directory for this mail server. This way, you'll know which directory contains your mail server files and other items. Then, you need to navigate to this directory. I've gone to this directory, and now you need to run this command. What's the first command to run? Okay, when we run this source file, it downloads the entire mail server. And then it will install it here. Okay? Look, it has installed it here. And the URL has been provided. If you had set your hostname earlier, your domain would appear here. Okay? But for now, let's continue with this. Or you can set your hostname now. So, what do? I'll set my hostname here. So, you type hostname and then add your domain here. In the hostname, I'd entered mail.mydomain. So now, when I run the hostname command, it shows my domain as the current host, okay? You can also do it this way. But I'll copy this here. And then I'll run it here. Because my domain DNS hasn't been connected yet. We haven't added the records yet, but we'll do that now. We've come here. We've logged in, okay? When you log in after installation, you'll see the username here. Your admin password is provided here. When you install it, look here, here's your password. So, what do? I'll save it here. And this is our password. Okay. So, I enter the password here, and I'm logged in. Okay. After that, you can create additional accounts here as well. If you want to change your admin password, you can do it from here. Go to change password, and you can update it here. Okay? Okay. This is done here. Then what do you need to do? The first thing is to add your domain. So, we'll add the domain. But what do we do before that? You need to go here first. Click on Settings, then click on Network. Here, you need to set your hostname first because it's required. So, what do? My hostname is mail.minamain. OK. Then click Save Changes and OK. After saving the hostname, you can now configure, apply, save, and reload. OK. So, if I refresh it now, my hostname has been set. Even in the panel, if you had set this hostname earlier, it would have been applied by default. OK. So, I'll reload it here again. OK, it's done here. When I go back, it's already entered here. What do you do after that? You need to set your domain. When you click on Settings here, all these options will appear. So, what do you do then? You need to click on Manage. After going to Manage, look here. As soon as I click it, you need to click on Domain. So, you need to click on Create a new domain. Then copy and paste your domain here. OK, and I click Save here. As soon as I save the domain, I'll get the DNS records and other details here. So, when I click on a View DNS record, I'll see many DNS records here. And here, you also get a zone file. It will take time to add so many DNS records. So, what do you do if you're using Cloudflare? Here's what I do. I create a notepad file with all these records here. And I save it here. I name it DNS and click Save. OK. Then, there's an import option in Cloudflare. So, what do I do here? I import the DNS file. I save this DNS file, did this, and click to upload it. So, what happened is that it has imported all the DNS records here. Keep in mind that you need to turn off proxy here. So, I turn off proxy, which is enabled by default. Once I check the DNS records to see if everything is correct. OK. It's showing up here. It might not have created the record because everything else is set. So, I'll create the record as well. OK, I came here and need to copy my IP. I copy my IP. OK. First, I'll save it with add. And here, I'll point it with www. OK, I saved it. Then, I need to create a mail subdomain. This needs to be done with the IP. I point it, click, and save it. For the mail subdomain, you can also create www.mail, then add your IP and click Save. This is done, OK? I'll reload it now and check if everything is correct here. OK. So, look, now everything is correct here. It was showing some errors here earlier. Because I hadn't added these records properly. You need to add them. Because you need to connect it to the IP. OK? After adding these records, what do you need to do for SSL installation here? Here, you need to click on Settings. Then, you need to go to Server here. I'm in the Server section. Here, you need to go to TLS and click on this menu. OK? What do you need to do here? Create a new one. Click on this. And here, you need to enter the hostname. Is that right? In the contact email field, you can enter any contact email. What I do is enter this contact email here, and in the subject name, you add it. Your host name is this. So what do? I copy and paste it here. Then I need to enter the ID here. So what do? I enter off as the ID. Then you need to save changes here. Okay. So after installing SSL here, you need to restart the mail server. Copy these commands, paste them here, and press enter. Okay, what do you do after all this? Enter mail.your domain name here with the port number, then click OK and press enter. So it's showing like this here. Wait, I'll try it without the port. And here it is opened. Okay, what do I need to do after that? Here, the username is admin, and here's the password. Paste your password and click sign in. So, after coming here, we'll create a user account. You need to click on create account. I'll name the user. I'll create a mail ID in my name, okay? I'll set the mail ID as the cos followed by my domain name. Okay, I'll copy my domain. Then, you need to set a password in authentication. So, I'll set my password here. You can also set the password. You can also set limitations. And here, you can also create groups and more. Okay? Then, scroll down and click Save Changes. So, your mail account has been created. You can send emails through this, okay? Then, I'll go to SMTP here. After coming to SMTP, you need to enter mail.your domain name as the host, port 587, and check both options because your SSL is already installed. I'll enter the username, my password is this, and the from email is this one, okay? I've entered it. Then, I'll send an email to this mail ID. Then, click the send button. Okay, look here, my email has been sent. You can configure it in Outlook using the same details. First, I'll show you the email. I'll refresh it. And here, look, my email has arrived. When I click Show Original, SPF is passed, DKIM is passed, and Mark is passed too. Let me send an email to Mail Tester. I'll copy it. Paste it and click Send. You can create more mail IDs here as per your needs. This email has been sent here. Here too, you need to click Check Your Score. Look, the score here is 9.5. This is because I have a blacklist issue. The new network I'm using has my IP blacklisted on one network. That's why it's showing this score. And it shows which network is blacklisted. This is due to the blacklist and other factors. Everything else is correct, and you can set up this ID in Outlook as well as Thunderbird. It's easy to add it in Thunderbird because it asks for both username and password. So, the username is the cos, but in Outlook, it takes the email as the username by default. So, what do you do here? If you want to add a mail ID in Outlook too, what do you need to do? For your email login name here, just enter this one. Okay. I enter this and click Save Changes here. Now it will be applied. Because earlier, the user here was just because. Now, if I send from this too, I'll need to enter the full email. And then, when I send to the cos, I click Send, and the email will go. Because I changed the name. I've set the name as the mail ID. Okay. Now you can set it up in Outlook. So I'll add it here. I click on Add Account. And I name the account Vikas. This is my mail ID. Okay, I copy it. I paste it. I click on Let's Connect manually. It will ask for a password. So I enter the password. I have to map it myself. Select. I enter the password here. I click on Connect. So this time, look, it has connected here. Because if you only keep the name here, it won't detect it. Because Outlook doesn't have an option to enter the username and password separately. You can enter the user. What does Outlook do? It takes your mail ID as the username. So you'll need to make these changes. If you're using Thunderbird, it asks for the username there. You can enter the username. So this issue doesn't come up in it. Okay? My login is done here. Okay, what do I do now? I'll send a mail from Gmail to this ID. Okay, I'll send a mail here. I'll click on Send a Mail. And let's check whether the mail is being received here or not. Okay. I'll try to refresh it here. And let's check whether my mail is arriving here or not. Okay. Let's refresh it here. See, it has appeared in Sent Items, Junk Email, and then Inbox unread. This mail is already arrived for me. Okay. And you can also send mail through this. So, I'll send a mail from this too and show you. Okay, so it's done, and I've added the subject here. I clicked on Send. Okay. Keep refreshing here. As soon as your mail arrives, you'll see it here. So, I'm refreshing it here because I'm sending mail from Outlook right now. Okay, here you can see that sometimes it stays in the draft box. So, I'll check the Send Items here. And I'll check here too. Where did your mail go? This time, my mail has arrived here. See this? Okay. The 2 or 3 mails I sent earlier have arrived in the inbox here. So, look, the mail I sent from Outlook has arrived here. Okay, so this was our mail server. Here, you can do many things. It also has spam filters and more, so you can make changes according to your needs. And this is a very good mail server. You get all the options here. In management, you can add more domains here. You can also create groups according to your requirements. And then you can also create accounts and more. Here. So, this was all. I also showed you SMTP and IMAP and more by connecting here. So, that's it for this video, and more mail servers will keep coming in the future. So, before that, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you for watching the video.